Let's just see if you're live. Let me check in the pages. Hold on, you guys. Hey. All right, I see it now. We are now live. Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again, wherever you're tuning in from. If this is the first time that you're seeing my face or my page, again, I'm Aryan here, and I'm coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I'm here today to discuss another interesting topic. So, for the past few days, we've been discussing a lot of topics already, but this one, I guess this would give clarity to people who are interested but doesn't want to dive in to this digital business opportunity yet. So that's the purpose of this go live today. And again, thanks for hopping in. I hope you had a great day today. It's November 28th, 2024, and it's already 7:30 p.m. here in Canada. For the rest of the world, I hope you're going to tune in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I would love to know where you are watching this live or replay from. So just comment down below. And if you can also relate to this discussion, please comment, interact, and let's engage in a chat. Okay. So again, this is one interesting topic, and so many people easily overlook an amazing opportunity like this digital business that we're doing. And most importantly, you probably you've questioned yourself, how can you break past these doubts and finally take charge of your future. And I know this firsthand because I've been there. I've been confused, a little confused, well, skeptical, and full of excuses. So I'm really very guilty of this. But today, let's unpack this together. Okay, I'm going to give you top 5 reasons why people ignore this digital business. And this is kind of a real talk, right? So I'm not gonna do a long introduction already because I know a lot of you might have known my story. Maybe tomorrow I'll say it again, but I think if I want to go through a 30-minute go live, I'll skip the introduction for today. So I'm going to give you top 5 reasons why people ignore this digital business. Okay, that's our topic for today. So let's get started. Um, let's do a reverse countdown. So let's start with 5 for today. There. Okay, so number 5, because I listed them down and I sorted them um, based on my preference, based on the experience so far that I have in this digital business. So, number five reason is I am not tech savvy. So, this is very common with maybe for those who are probably older than me, right? Because a lot of the people that's within my age range or younger than me knows how to operate at least social media, right? But you know, when you say I'm not tech savvy or I'm not good with technology, this is actually a big one because you know, I know you might say, yeah, you are an IT professional. Yeah, right. This is easy for you, right? But I used to be an SAP programmer. And yes, I know how this automation works in the background, and that is why I have belief in this system. But only because, of course, I finished computer science in college, and I have worked as a programmer for more than 10 years, right? But let me tell you this. Um, so I worked as a programmer before in the Philippines, but being in the ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning Software, which is SAP, is a very different area compared to digital marketing. Okay. So digital marketing, or these digital systems, or these automations, are fairly new to me. And I had to still study and get myself immersed into whatever it is that's happening in this industry, right? So I had to take all the trainings that's provided together with this package. I had to finish it. Also as supplements, I attend masterminds. I attend daily trainings as well. Q&As. I always ask. So every individual, or every digital business owner that started their own in this online space, we all started at the same point, which is where you are right now, if you're getting curious about this. Okay. So, again, the system that we have here is an automated system. It's it's composed of um, different systems, applications that's integrated with each other and are automated. And another feature is the step-by-step training and the one-on-one mentorship and coaching. So you don't have to worry about, not being or being tech savvy, because as I said before, everything is, handed over to you. In this package, we're giving very detailed training and a person who's gonna be there to like do one-on-ones with you or to guide you. So that one's already answered by that, right? So that's number 5. Number 4, I am too busy and I have other priorities. So I'm really guilty about this one, because I have used these lines before when I got invited to some presentations. And I know those kind of business models. But yeah, I've already used this one, and most people think that in order to do this business, they need to quit their jobs, or maybe they need to spend a lot of hours online. But in reality, this business is designed to work alongside your current schedule. That is why we always call this a flexible digital business, because you can do it anytime, anywhere, and you can go slow or fast depending on how much you want to get to the next milestone. That's it. And think of, if you already have a social media account, if you've already been scrolling your your feeds, whatever platform it is, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, um you know um those kind of things, right? Or maybe you're watching series, probably on YouTube or on Netflix, right? Why not turn just a bit of the time that you spend on that into an income generating activity instead, right? Because you can't say, I don't have time, or I'm too busy, if you can spend time with those things. I'm not saying that you don't have to spend your time with those tasks or things that you have to do, like binge watching shows, or just just being in bed all day, because there's always gonna be a time when you have to do that, right? But you don't need a lot of time to really do this business. And that is the beauty of automation, because again, even while you're sleeping, even when you are busy doing other things, this business is still running for you. It's running in the back end for you. Okay, so that's number four. I'm too busy, I don't have time, or I have other priorities. So the lack of time. And number three, okay, so another reason why people ignore this amazing opportunity. So they would say, no way, this is legit, especially if you've already entered our business learning group in Facebook. If you've seen a lot of wins, huge earnings from different or from our fellow business owners, you will definitely be able to say that there's no way that this is legit or this is too good to be true. And I get it. I get it because I've been there. When I saw that, I don't know what to believe. I'm mind blown. But we've been conditioned to think that success needs purely, it needs to come from blood, sweat, and tears, right? Or you climb up the corporate ladder when if you are employed, right? But again, in this digital era, we have another way. And that is again through the automation and the tools that we have in this business system. So I know that I might not be the person that you will trust right away. I might not be because you don't know me, right? But trust me, I've been there and I thought the same until I met these wonderful people in the online business community who are a living proof that this business system, this online or digital business system really works. So again, if you want to explore more, if you want to know if this is really true, you can ask me and I'll enter you in our business learning group so that you can see the wins, successes of our digital business owners. And you'll be surprised how these everyday people are earning through this amazing digital business system. Okay. And then that's number three. A lot of people say this. So, or maybe not even say it, maybe just by looking at it, they would just no, stay away from this. Right. But again, that's the explanation for that. So number two, another reason why people ignore this amazing opportunity is, what if it doesn't work for me? Right? A lot of us are scared of stepping out of our comfort zone. And this is one of the things that we say to ourselves, what if it doesn't work? Right? So and the this reason is actually also connected with the previous ones that I mentioned, right? Because I just want you to remember that this this whole online space, online world, maybe you're just scared because it's unfamiliar to you, right? Because you don't know a lot about it yet, right? And it's natural, it's normal because maybe your brain is just trying to protect you. Yes, and that's normal. But here's the thing, everything, like literally everything that's new feels scary at first. And we all know that, right? So if you can remember the first time that you had a job, was your heart not pounding during that time? The first time that you drove a car, weren't you nervous? The first time that you became a parent, right? It's both excitement, but you're also scared to hold the baby, right? But still, as we go along with those situations, we figured it out, right? So I know that a lot of us have this fear of the unknown, that we always ask, if we're offered these kind of opportunities, what if it doesn't work for me? So what if it doesn't work for you? But here, I all I know is if you really just put in your effort, your time in this business, it will definitely work out for you. And if you're consistent, it will definitely work out for you because it has worked for a lot of people or thousands of people already. That's all around the world doing this digital business, right? So again, you don't have to worry about it. So that's number two. And then my top one reason why people ignore this amazing business opportunity is, what will people say about me? Right? So maybe maybe you're also asking, how did I come to this? Like, how did I gain this confidence to speak in public? This is considered public because a lot of people will see me in this recorded video, in this live or recorded video, right? But if you, this is the biggest, I say, because I know a lot of people struggling with this one, and they are so, I don't know, consumed with the thought of, people will have a lot to say about them if they do this, they do this business. So maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're worried what your friends and family will think, right? But here's the truth. Here's the truth about this. You are the only one who can decide what you're going to do with your life. You're the only one. And you are the one living your life. So if you're not satisfied with what you're going through right now, if you feel like you don't deserve what you're getting right now, you know, you are the one who's paying your bills, daily expenses, monthly bills. You are the one who's raising your kids, right? And not those people. So that I also had to work it out for myself and realize this. I actually only just realized this before I went on my first live, on my first go live here. I have been posting for a long time now, for the longest time actually. I have my Facebook account since 2009, but just before I went live, that's what's going on in my mind. Like, why do I have to think about what others will say to me if I do this business? They're not the one paying my bills, right? They're not the one raising my kids. So of course, it's gonna be your decision. And more often than not, you are just one decision away from that life-changing moment. And you've got to do what's right for you. So just be decisive. Okay. So that's the top 5 reasons why people ignore this amazing opportunity. So now, number 5, again, I'm not tech savvy. Number 4, I'm too busy. I have other priorities. Number 3, no way that this is legit. 2, what if it doesn't work for me? And 1, what will people say about me? So those are my top 5. And I get a lot of these, not exactly the statements, but the thoughts when I talk to people who are interested in checking out this digital business. The way that they talk, this is what I can notice from those people. But again, they are the only ones. You are the only one who can decide for yourself if you really want to do it. How badly do you really want to do it, right? So let's go to the part 2 of this go live. It's gonna be quick. So I have these 3 steps for you so you can combat these doubts and finally take a leap of faith. Okay. So number 1, this is actually the top one in my list as well because um, this answers most of the things, the numbers I mentioned earlier. You just have to educate yourself. Again, knowledge is power, and not just knowledge, has to be utilized. Organized knowledge is power, because if you have that, you're very powerful. You're gonna build your confidence, belief as well in this digital business, in whatever things or endeavor that you have to take in life, whatever it is, whether it's this digital business or not. Again, utilized, organized knowledge is power. So, what do you have to do now to build that knowledge or to acquire that knowledge? So, there's a lot actually. You can listen to podcasts. A lot of podcasts are free as well. YouTube videos, informative videos. Just be sure that they're a reliable source, right? You can attend webinars for free. Just a lot of because now in the marketing world, the principle is to give um, value first. Give value first to people. So a lot of them would give out free webinars or info sessions, and this digital business is one of that. So we offer the webinar or the info session for free, and understand how these things work, because that would give you the knowledge so that you can be powerful, you can be decisive, right? Because most fears come from not knowing enough, right? We're scared because we don't know what's gonna happen, we don't know what we're expecting, right? So if you have that knowledge, you know better, you can do better, right? You'll see for yourself that a lot of these business models, like this digital business, is not a get rich quick scheme, but it's legitimate, and actually it's a sustainable opportunity. It's for the long term. Okay, so you just have to educate yourself. The next step to combat the doubts is start small, but start now. So we always say when offering this business, the best time to start your own digital business is yesterday. And the second best time is now, really, because again, this world is fast paced. Okay. So don't overthink it. You can just, you don't have to start big, just start small. Set aside an hour a day, or even just probably 10 to 15 minutes a day to learn something new about this. If you think that the 90-minute info session is very long, you can actually go back to my page, to my website there above there. Even if you've registered, you can just put in again your name and email, and then just watch the webinar or thank you page, or the webinar, the recorded one, in the thank you page, and then spend probably 10 minutes a day, if 90 minutes is too long for you. So just start small. Small consistent steps will actually build your confidence, right? Because if you can't if you can't do that, then why are you looking for a legitimate business? Because businesses still needs your time, right? You still need to invest time in here. So if that small step is kind of daunting to you, um, just think about it. I mean, think of it as like you can actually make small steps or small tasks, or you can do that in 5 to 10 minutes, maybe on your breaks if you have a job, right? Or maybe while you're commuting, or maybe while you're driving, you just have to listen to it, right? So you will find a way if you really want to change your life badly, and we know that, right? And those little efforts, they compound over time. That's the good news there. Those little efforts compound over time. So again, don't overthink it. You don't have to start big, right? Just small steps, and you'll get there. But you really have to start now, because we will never know, right? I mean, of course, if we can get to our goals, the faster, the better, right? If you want to really travel the world or explore the world, then why not get it as soon as possible, right? So, number three, surround yourself with supportive people. Again, you are the average of the five, most, right? Five people around you. So if these people are not, cannot be your mentor, or if these people are bringing you down, you know, I don't think it's good for you. Because if you have dreams, if you have goals, then who should you be talking to? Who should you be who should you be trusting, right? You should be with like-minded people, or maybe people who are already as, I mean, more accomplished as you are, right? Because these people, their stories, their experiences, their wins, their losses as well, their encouragement, that's the one that's going to keep you going. Because I'm really very grateful. I've met a lot of amazing people in this digital business community that we have, and they really inspire me to dream bigger and to push through. Because what more, an IT professional like me, right? Again, we have here grandparents, we have single moms, we have, people from the entry level, mid level jobs, right? We have a lot of people that can motivate you, that can inspire you in this digital business opportunity. And that's what I received. And I'm really blessed to have been, to meet them, to know these amazing people from the global business community. And they're not just not just the Filipinos, but Filipinos are really great. They're doing good in this digital business. A lot of Filipinos all around the world, but not just Filipinos. I mean, it's really global. So again, just to share, again, I've doubted myself. Again, I did have the belief in the system. When I first learned about this, I had belief in the system, but what I didn't believe was myself. If I can really do this, juggling between or among these whatnots, whatever is happening in my life, like the immigration, being a mom, taking care of the family, I mean, having multiple jobs. And I thought I won't be able to do this, but here I am now, and I'm earning, I'm growing, I'm spending more precious time with my family. And that change actually didn't just happen overnight. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It didn't happen overnight. I had to push myself to establish the belief in myself that I can do this. And right now, these go lives, this is what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself every day to do it, and it gets easier every day actually. But these all happened so far in this journey because I chose to say yes, and I'm working on my doubts every single day. So if you are sitting there on the other side of the screen watching this, then I hope you are inspired and motivated to do actions like small steps, baby steps, right? You don't have to have all the answers today. Again, faith is doing it even while you don't see the outcome yet, right? Just take a step forward. And again, if you are curious and you're ready to learn more, just drop me a message and we can chat. You don't have to be afraid. I'm not gonna bite. The worst that can happen is at least you'll explore the opportunity. And if you decide whether it's for you or not, that's fine. It's totally fine. But again, what if it is? So don't let that doubt rob you a future that you really deserve. So that's my last message for you guys. Again, just wanna reiterate this here. So again, I help dedicated corporate parents and working individuals create an online income stream to have more precious. That's precious actually. Let's change it. There you go. Okay. To have more precious time with my family and my kids. So there you go. I hope you get some value. You got some value from this discussion. And um yeah, so I hope you can break free from that doubt that you're feeling. If you are seeing a lot of me in your feed, I'm really sorry about that, but here I am showing up for my business. And I really wanted to help out those who are like who really wanted to make money in the online space, but they don't know how to start. Um, I was the one who asked for mentorship. Like I really sent messages to these people when I got in our business learning group here in Facebook. I haven't joined yet, but I messaged different people and I asked them, is this really legit? Is this real? Do you really get something out of it? Like do you really get the payment, the money? And a lot of them said, almost all of them said, they almost all of them replied to me and said, this is really a great opportunity. So that's how I got into this. And again, you will see for yourself once you're in. So just message me, chat, let's chat, and we'll see how this can help you as well. So just oh my god, when will I get used to this? So here is my website. It's ariangale.com. Just enter your full name and email address. Make sure that it's valid, and I'll send you the link to the next live info session. But if you are not available for that live info session, don't worry. You will receive a replay link as well of that session. But if you can't wait for the live, after you click submit or sign up or register there, you'll see a replay of a pre-recorded video, and you will see the join now button at the bottom of it, so you can just click that and then pay the $149. So if you are not yet aware what the $149 is, you can watch the previous lives. I can just put in here the link to those videos that's about the $149 fee. Okay, so that's it from me for now, and I'll see you again tomorrow in my next live. Bye for now. Good night.